Hey everyone, welcome back to Dazola Designs. Today I'm going to teach you how to make this super cute Valentine's Day heart, Granny Square heart. You could use it, of course, for anything you want. This would make a cute purse, a cute like bag, like a tote bag with different colors. I just thought of that. Looks so fantastic. It is pretty easy to make. The only thing is you're going to be carrying the yarn. If you can't, and I will be very honest, I've been crocheting 22 years now, and this is the first time I ever carried yarn, so it looks kind of hokey in the back, but it looks pretty cute in the front. If you've never done it, like I said, I will walk you through it. This is going to be a step-by-step tutorial. It is very easy, so a beginner can totally do this, okay, with my help. So all you're going to need is 2 colors of yarn. Today I'm using Big Twist Soft in white and Big Twist Soft in red. You will also definitely need, of course, a hook. If you do not have Big Twist Soft, use whatever yarn you have. If you're curious to know what hook size you need, all you have to do is look at the hook size that the manufacturer recommends. They do recommend 6mm, but I like using 5mm just because it's a little bit tighter. Okay, so just keep that in mind, but use any yarn that you have. Don't let this stop you from making this, okay? So hook, and then you will definitely need a yarn needle, and you will also need a pair of scissors. So grab all of your ingredients and let's get started. Okay, everyone, so we're just going to start out with your hook, whatever hook you're using, whatever size yarn you're using. We're going, whatever color you're using too. We're going to start out with a magic ring or a magic circle. Do not freak out. I have my way. And again, we're going to do this very slow and very easy for everyone, okay? So my way of making a magic circle is you take your yarn in between your thumb and your first finger. You put your 2 fingers together like this. Please forgive my nails. They look horrible, I think. You know, we're in the pandemic and I don't want to get my nails done. So there you go. So here we go. Hold the yarn between your thumb and your first finger. Take out your 2 fingers like this. Cross the yarn over, under, and then back over again. Okay. Put your fingers out and then put the yarn in between your ring finger and your pinky finger like this. So you want to just make an X like that. Okay, you get your hook, put your hook facing down, slide it in right here. I call this the northwest quadrant. All you're going to do is, so it's right here, you just grab the yarn, pull it under, move your hand like that, and pull up, and this is your loop on your yarn. Okay, you're not loop on your yarn, loop on your hook, just like that. So then you want to hold it, take your fingers out very gently, do it nice and slow. This is your magic ring now. This is your magic circle. Okay, so I know it's kind of hokey to do, but hold it right here and you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so this is your magic circle right here. Here is your loose strand of yarn. Here is your magic circle. Okay, if this is too big, you can hold this at the base and just pull a little bit, and it doesn't matter because as you work it will expand. Okay, so again, you want to chain 3. This first chain 3 counts as your first double crochet. So we're going to be doing double crochets, and all the double crochets have to be inside of this circle right here. Okay, so we just did our chain 3 again. Now we're going to put 2 double crochets inside the circle. So you insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, double crochet, And when you insert your hook and yarn over, you want to yarn over these 2 strands of yarn. If you do not, the circle will lose all of its magic. The magic will be gone. Double crochet again, 2. So here's your chain 3, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets. This counts as 3 double crochets, okay? You want to chain 1, and then we're going to put 3 more double crochets inside the circle. Okay? Again, go over both strands of yarn. I think the UPS guy's here. That's 1 double crochet. Two double crochets. You see how I'm doing that? And 3 double crochets. See? Chain 1. You see how everything's inside over the 2 strands of yarn? We're going to do 3 more double crochets. Nice and easy and slow. 1 double crochet. 2 double crochets. If this is getting a bit wide, take your loose strand and just pull on it just a little bit, just so the circle closes a bit. We just did 2 double crochets, and then here's our 3rd double crochet. You see how I'm going under, pulling the loop over the 2 strands of yarn, and then double crocheting. Okay, so we're going to do 1 more grouping. So we have 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, and we're going to do 1 more group of 3 double crochets. So you want to chain 1, and then we're going to put 3 more double crochets inside the magic circle. So there is 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, and 3 double crochets. Okay, you can pull on your loose strand a little bit. Don't pull it tight yet. You want to connect it first. Okay, so all we're going to do is chain 1, and then we're going to slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. So here's 1, 2, here's our 3rd chain. We're just going to put a slip stitch right on top like so. Just like that. And I like to leave mine open a little bit because I like to do my work like the 2nd round first, and then I close it. That's just how I do it. Sometimes when you close it, the chains get really tight, just from my experience. Okay, so you just did a magic circle with your 1st round. Congratulations. We are going to start, there's a motorcycle. We're gonna start round 2 right now. Okay, so we just did our chain 1 with a slip stitch right here. So now we are going to slip stitch our way to this chain 1 space right here. Okay, so the first chain, this is the chain 1 space that we just created. This is our chain 1 space that we're going to slip stitch into. So how do you do that? All you go is 1 slip stitch, 2 slip stitches, and I like to work inside the space. Some people like to actually work inside the stitch, but I like working inside the space, so that's what we are going to do here. So we're going to just slip stitch to this chain 1 space right here. Everyone see that? Okay, so then we are going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we slip stitch. Here's our last chain 1 space, 1, 2, 3 chains, 3 slip stitches, and then we do a chain 3 inside this chain 1 space. Okay, everyone got that? So then we're going to chain the 3. We just put our chain 3 there, and now we're going to put 2 double crochets in this chain 1 space. So there's 1 double crochet, and there's 2 double crochets. Okay, so we have our chain 3, which counts as our first double crochet plus 2 double crochets, and then you're going to chain 1. Okay, and then in the same chain 1 space, we're going to put 3 double crochets. Okay, so here we go. In the chain 1 space, in the same space, there's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, everyone, so we just finished that set. So now we're going to do that for all the chain 1 spaces, okay? And we'll do it together, no big deal. We'll go nice and slow, okay? So we just finished that one. Now we're gonna work in our next chain 1 space, which is right here, okay? So you wanna put 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets, you chain 1, and then in the same space, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, and 3 double crochets. See that? Then we're going to go in the next chain 1 space. I'll speed it up here just a little bit. 1 double crochet. All of these are in the same chain 1 space, okay? 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets, chain 1, then in the same space, 3 more double crochets. So that's 1, same space, 2 double crochets, and 3 double crochets. And just a note, we are only chaining 1 in the corners. So here's 1 corner, here's another corner, and here's another corner, okay? In between the groups of double crochets, there is no chain 1. That's just a side note, okay? So then we're gonna work in the next chain 1 space right here, and I'll go fast on this one. 3 double crochets, there's 1, 2, and 3, chain 1, and then 3 more double crochets in the same space. So I want to talk to you about the next round, just like so, okay? So here's our corner, 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 okay? So then you should be right here where we first started with our chain 3. All we're going to do is slip stitch to the top of that chain 3, just like that. So in the next round, we are going to be switching colors. Now, like I said before, this is it works much easier and much better if you carry the other color. And I will explain everything in the next round. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but I just want to make sure that you understand. We're going to be carrying the yarn over. If you don't feel comfortable, try it. If you don't feel comfortable, you can always just cut the yarn and then add the yarn onto your hook. But please, please, please just in the next round, you'll see, just give it a try, okay? So we are going to start the next round right now. Okay, everyone, you can see you made a cute little square right here. So gorgeous. So this round, you're definitely going to want to grab your second color. I'm just using white as a background. So that will be my second color, okay? We're going to be carrying the yarn. Like I said before, that was my first time ever carrying yarn. It is kind of maybe a little bit tricky in the beginning, but once you get the hang of it, it's super, super easy. Try it. It's very, very simple, and it will make your life so much easier, okay? So let's start the next round. So we always want to start in the corner in the chain one spaces. So again, here's our last stitch right here, and you can see we have 1, 2, 3. So we're just going to slip stitch over, okay? And you go through the V's. There's 1 slip stitch. Insert your hook. 2 slip stitches. And then we're going to be right in here, and I just slip stitch into the chain one space. 3 slip stitches. You guys, usually I do my tutorials in my yarn room, but today I'm in the kitchen, so that's why you hear all these extra noises, in case you're wondering. Okay, so here we go. It's going to be very similar as the last time, okay? We're just going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to put 2 double crochets in the chain one space. So that is 1, 2. So the chain 3 plus the 2 double crochets counts as 3 double crochets. We're in the corner, so we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to put 3 more double crochets all in that same space. There's 1, 2, and then on this last one, we are going to stop, and I'll show you, 3. So you yarn over 1 time, and you leave the 2 loops on your hook, okay? We are going to add the next yarn, the next color, okay? In all of your projects, this is how you add a color, okay? So you make your slip stitch. This is how I make mine. Everyone makes theirs different, okay? You put, again, you don't take your 2 loops off of the hook. You add the 3rd loop, which is your new color. Make it a little bit tight, but not too tight, okay? Hold this loose strand and pull through the 2 loops with your new yarn. Just like that, okay? So now we're going to be working in this space right here. This is the space, here's the 3 double crochets, and here's the 3 double crochets. This is the space in between. We're going to be working right here, okay? There are a lot of color changes just between the 2 colors, and this is the easiest way, I'm telling you, of how just carry your yarn, because it's super, super easy, okay? So right now, this is our loose white strand, and this is the red strand that's still connected to the main body of work. And here is your strand that's connected to your yarn skein, okay? Take the 2 loose strands, just put them right behind, right here. We're going to be working in this space. Yarn over, insert your hook right here, go under and over the 2 strands plus the space, and do your double crochet. okay? And then we're going to put 2 more double crochets in that same space, all while going up and over these 2 strands of yarn. Trust me, it's easier in the end. You don't have to tuck in a million strands of yarn. Okay, so this is our last double crochet, and we are going to stop here. Why? Because we're going to drop the white one and we're going to pick up the red one, which is right here. Okay, so this is the one that's still connected to the skein. This is our loose strand that I just tucked behind. And then this is the white one that's still connected to the skein. Okay, so we're gonna do the old switcheroo here. We're just going to make sure everything's tucked back, and then I'm gonna yarn over with my new color and pull through. The main thing that's hard about this, it's not hard, it's just remembering to tuck your strands along as you go. The first time I did it, I had to I had to frog back a couple times because I didn't do that. So just remember, take your time. There's no rush. Don't be in a race, okay? Just take your time. So now we're in this corner space right here, and we have our new, we just did the white, and now we have the red on our hook, okay? So here's the white yarn. I'm gonna hold it in place right here. I'm gonna yarn over, insert my hook into the chain 1 space, go under, yarn over that white strand, 1 double crochet, yarn over, and we're just going to do the same thing, but except we are holding the white yarn in place, okay? That's 2 double crochets. Is everyone with me? I hope so. Here's a white strand. And just take your time. 3 double crochets, chain 1 because we're in a corner. And again, here's our white strand. 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, and 3 double crochet. Okay, so we're going to finish this double crochet. Okay, so we have the 3 double crochets, we have a chain 1, and then 3 double crochets, and then we have this space here in between the 2 groups of 3 double crochets. So then we're going to put 3 double crochets with the same color of red. Okay, take your time. I know it's hard for me too because I want to go super fast, but carry your yarn over to this space and then work around this white yarn in addition to what you normally do in the space, which is put 3 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, and then on this last double crochet, we're going to stop right there with the 2 loops on the hook. We're going to drop the red, and if your yarn does this, it wants to pull through on the right side, just pull it just like that. Okay, so we have our 2 reds on the hook. Again, we're going to drop this red and then we're going to pick up the white. Okay, and it should be right there waiting for you because we carried it over. That's why it's called carrying the yarn. So we're going to yarn over with the new color. Okay, so now since we're working with the white, what do? we bring the red over to our chain one space right here. Okay, hold it in place. Yarn over with the new color, the white color. Insert your hook. Here's our red yarn. We're carrying the red yarn now. So we are in a corner space. So with this new color, we are going to put, let me redo that. If it gets a little bit loose like that, you just gotta pull it a little bit tighter. Don't forget to carry your yarn right here. Yarn over, insert your hook into the chain one space, yarn over both strands, and there we go, that's a lot better. Okay, so then we're going to put, there's one double crochet. Here's our red that we're carrying over. 2 double crochets. Here's our red again. 3 double crochets. I'm so silly, you guys. Chain 1. Okay. Yarn over. Here's our red yarn. 1 double crochet. 2 double crochets, and then on the 3rd double crochet we're just going to yarn over 1. We're going to leave our 2 strands on there of white yarn, and then your red yarn should be right here because we carried it over. Okay, pull it tight a little bit. Boop, here's our red yarn right there. Yarn over with the new color. Just like that. And if it gets a little bit loose, just pull them tight a little bit like that. Okay. So now we are in the space between the 2 double crochets. Okay. So now we are going to put the red in again, and it's just going to be a group of 3 double crochets using the red. But now I still have my white strand right here because I'm carrying it over. Carry it over. Yarn over, insert your hook. There's 1 double crochet. Here's my white strand right here. I got it. 2 double crochets, and if it does that, you see that? Just pull it behind. 1 more. Here's our white strand. Insert our hook right here. Do 1 pull through of your double crochet so you have your 2 loops on your hook. Here's your white yarn waiting for you because you carried it. Yarn over, pull through. You guys, you gotta make it fun, right? And again, pull on both strands just to make them a little bit tight. Okay, so now we're in this corner right here. Okay, so we're working on with the white. Now we're going to carry the red. You guys getting the hang of this? I hope so, because it's really easy, relatively easy. So here's our new strand. Here's our corner, chain 1 space, insert your hook, yarn over all strands, 1 double crochet. Here's our red yarn. I'm going to go a little bit faster now. Just a little bit. 2 double crochets. Here's our red yarn. 3 double crochets. Chain 1. Insert your hook, yarn over. See, here's our red strand. 1 double crochet. 2 double crochets. Again, I still have our red strand right here. And then on the third double crochet, we want to yarn over once. We have the 2 loops on our hook, okay? You see that? So here's our 2 loops of white. We're gonna drop the white and we're gonna bring up the red again. Okay, you yarn over with the red, pull through. And then I like to pull on the white a little bit, just like that. So now we're going to be using the red yarn in this space in between right here, okay? So then all you do, again, I almost forgot, don't forget to carry that yarn. You insert your hook, yarn over, see? I almost forgot. 1 double crochet, here's my white yarn. 2 double crochets and 3 double crochets. Wow, so we're at the beginning right here. Here's our first chain 3. And you know what? We carried both colors, we worked with both colors, and my white yarn is all the way around and it's still here. Okay, so all you do again is slip stitch. Here's our first chain 3. You just put a slip stitch right there to the top of the chain 3. And look at how cute that is. It's kind of forming a cute little heart. Super, super cute. Okay, hopefully everyone stuck with me on that. I went slow. So hopefully you guys can see now the benefits of carrying the yarn. Okay, so let's go on to the next round. Okay, everyone, so you can see we just finished this, kind of looking like a heart now. Very, very cute. So we are going to go on to round 4 now. And round 4 is a lot of switching back and forth, okay? So we're just gonna go very slow, take our time so we could do it right the first time, okay? So again, what we're going to do is slip stitch over to this chain 1 space. And this, again, you gotta carry your yarn, okay? Don't forget to carry that yarn. So then you slip stitch in here, and sometimes it wants to show, but that's all right. So you go 1 slip stitch, everyone got that? And then you slip stitch into the next, carry the yarn over, 2 slip stitch, and then we have 1 more, and you should be right in the chain 1 space. So then you just slip stitch over right there. Okay, so now we are in the chain 1 space, and we're going to continue with what we've been doing, and that is chaining 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And then we're going to put 2 double crochets in the corner. We're in a corner space. We're making another corner. Don't forget to carry your yarn. There's 1, you see, mine's right here. And then another double crochet. So 1 double crochet and then another double crochet. Okay, and then we're in the corner, so you chain 1. Boop. You can scoot this over if you run out of room. Pull your little strand of yarn there, and then we're going to put 3 double crochets into the same chain 1 space. So that is 1 double crochet, and you see my other piece of yarn is there because I'm carrying it over. 2 double crochets, and then a 3rd double crochet. Sorry for my voice. I had a really bad migraine all weekend, and the medicine I take kind of gets me a little bit hoarse. So I apologize in advance for my voice, but you know what? I did that wrong. On this last double crochet, let me do it over. So here's the last double crochet. There's my white yarn. I'm going to pull through once, and I'm going to leave the 2 loops on my hook, and then I'm going to switch to the white yarn. Okay, and again, it should be right there. If you carried it over, you guys, again, if it's the carrying is too much, you can always just cut and do the yarn on your hook. But carrying saves you so much time in the end because you don't have to tuck in all those ends. We're going to yarn over, pull through, and then if this gets a little bit loose, all you got to do is just pull everything in the back. Okay, right here. So you should have your new color on your hook, and then I have my red yarn. I'm going to carry my red yarn right behind here, and here's our little space in here. We're going to put 3 double crochets. 1, all in the same space. Okay, everyone, so we have the 2 double crochets in this little space here. Now we're going to put another double crochet right here, all in the same space. Okay, so then I still am carrying over my red yarn, and then in this space right here, we're going to put another 3 double crochets and carry your red yarn or whatever color you are using. So 1, 2, and 3. I'm sorry, I'm going a little bit fast. I need to slow down just so I can show you guys what is going on. Okay, so right here we have the corner, and then we have our chain 1 space, 3 double crochets, 3 double crochets, and 3 double crochets. Okay, and actually I messed up a little bit here because on this last one, let me do that. So we have 2 double crochets. Okay, insert your hook. We have the other yarn right here. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, leave the 2 loops on your hook, and then we're going to grab the other color right here, and we're going to pull through. Okay, I hope that this is becoming a little bit easier, the carrying. I know it's kind of confusing. You just have to remember to carry the yarn over. The first one I didn't, and the back of mine was all messed up. But it's a good thing that no one looks at the back, right? Okay, so you should have your second color on, and you should be in the corner right here, okay? So we're gonna yarn over, and we are in the corner, and then carrying your other yarn, we're going to put 3 double crochets in. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And we're in the corner, so we're going to chain 1, and then 3 more double crochets. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so let me check my notes here. And then in the next space right here, we're going to put 3 more double crochets with the same color that we're using. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and 3, and I'm going to stop with the 2 loops on my hook, because now we're going to switch to our second color. And I didn't carry it over. Shame on me. Let me redo that really quick. Carry it over, you guys. It helps. Here we go. So that's 1, 2 double crochets, and then we're going to just yarn over once, and then we're going to get our second color right here, and we're going to yarn over with the new color, pull it tight a little bit, and then in this space right here, carry the other color, we're going to put 3 double crochets. Okay, I promise this is the last time that this is the last row where we change color. Okay, so that's 3 double crochets. Whoops. Let me get some more yarn here. And now we're in the corner. I'm going to go a little bit faster because I think hopefully you guys have the gist of it. In the corner we do 3 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1, 1, 2, and 3. We only chain 1s in the corners, okay? So then in this space right here, we're going to same color, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. In this next space right here, same color, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, I'm going fast, you guys, I know, and 3, but hopefully we've done this enough where you feel comfortable going a little bit faster. And if you need to slow it down, just pause the video, okay? So we are in another corner right here, and in the corners you put 3 double crochets, 1, 2. You guys, I haven't been carrying the yarn. I got a frog all the way back. I'm gonna leave my mistake on here because I do make mistakes. Carry your yarn. Oh man. Okay, I have my yarn carried right there. 1, 2, 3. You see the yarn is right there, carried. And then 1, 2, and 3. That was in the corner. For you beginners out there, don't know, when you have to redo and pull apart your project that you messed up on, that's called frogging. You frog back. Okay, so I have my yarn here. I'm carrying it over in this space right here. See, haste makes waste. 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. This next space, I have my yarn carried over. I thought I did. Here we go. 1, 2. That was really funny. And 3. I have my yarn carried over to the corner right here. And we are in a corner, so that's 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, chain 1, because we're in the corner. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so now we're coming up on the other side. You guys, it looks totally like a heart. Super, super cute. So now we are going to put, let me see, one more of the same color. I'm using white. Carry your yarn. You see my yarns right here. So we're going to use the same color that you've been using and put 2.5 double crochets. So there's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, and then yarn over once. Get your second color right here. This is the last time we're going to use this color. Oh. And then yarn over with that new color. Okay, tighten it up a little bit, and then I'm going to carry this yarn over. We're going to put, what is happening here? 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. I don't know why this one's, oh, that one got hooked on there. You see what happened? This is peeking through right here because that one got hooked on there. I'll fix it. Little side note. So 3 double crochets, you see how that's peeking out? Hold on one second. Let me see if I can fix this by pulling this up. So know your work, and if you see something, you guys see that this is like peeking through right there. I don't know why it's doing that. That's okay. So I'm gonna try and pull it up right here. You see that? So I'm gonna go over, and yes, that fixes it. 1, sorry, 2, 3 double crochets, and then we're in the corner now, right here. So what do? All we do is slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. Boop. And look at this cute heart you made. So now whatever, that is so cute. Whatever color you used for the heart, you can totally fasten that off, okay? Let me grab my scissors. I forgot my scissors. Okay, so I'm gonna take the color that my heart is, cut the string, and then we're going to fasten that off. Look at how cute that looks. Wow, that's so pretty. I love it. Okay, so now in the next round, we're just going to put the color that you used. I use white. We're just going to put a border, and then we will be done. Super exciting. Okay, everyone, so you can see how very, very cute that is. Super, super awesome. I'm just going to put one more row on mine. You can go ahead and put however many rows you want, but I'm going to put just one more on mine. I just thought that this would be a cute, if you want to make it bigger, like you can make it into a sweater or a tank top. That would be so, so cute. So you can do, so we fastened off the heart color yarn. You can do one of two things. You can just, this is our new, this should be the border color, like your in-between color. You can also fasten off, just use a longer strand of yarn so you can tuck it in. I'm going to, maybe I will do that. So I'm just gonna fasten both of the colors off, just so I have, make sure you leave a long strand if you're doing this. If you just wanna carry it and up and over, you can, but it's gonna show. So I'm just going to start fresh, okay? We are going to start right here in this corner, and all you do is take your second color, not the heart color, make your slip knot, however you do that, insert your hook into the corner, put your yarn on your hook, pull it, make it tight, a little bit tight, not that much tight, not that tight, not too tight. And then you want to chain 3. Okay, so we are in the corner and we're going to do 2 double crochets. There's 1 and 2. And hey, look, there's no carrying yarn in this one. Chain 1 in that same space. 1, 2, 3 double crochets. So again, we did a chain 3, 2 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets. Okay, so in every space right here, we're going to put 3 double crochets in, and we'll just do this together. 1, 2, and 3. Voila. Next space right here, 1, 2, and 3. Next space right here, and these are the spaces in between the 3 double crochets. Okay, just to let you guys know, it's what we've been doing this whole project. So 1, 2, and 3. So yours should look something like that. Cutie cutie. We're in the corner now, in the chain 1 space. So we do 1, 2, 3, chain 1. This is so cute. 1, 2, and 3. And then in this space, we put 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Let me get some more yarn here. This next space, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. This next space right here, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. Next space in the corner, we're in a corner, so we do 3 double crochets, chain 1, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then next space, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. Next space, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. Looking super cute. Next space, 3 double crochets. We're almost done. 1, 2, and 3. Get some more yarn. So we're in the corner, the last corner right here. Insert your hook, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain 1, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. We're almost done, you guys. Super exciting. Next space, 3 double crochets. And you guys, this is like the foundation. These are like the total basics for any granny square. Once you get this down, like the space and then putting double crochets, or you could even put single crochets or triple crochets, that is just the foundation for any, this is the foundation for any granny square. Okay, you just put 3s, double crochet, single crochet, half double crochet, whatever your pattern, or if you go on to make your own patterns, this is the basis for every granny square. 3 double crochets. Next space, this is our last space. Super exciting. 1, 2, tuck that behind, and 3 double crochets. And then we're just going to slip stitch to the top of the 3rd chain, just like that. Fasten it off. I like to leave a long end to tuck in, just like that. And wow, super cute. So cute, you guys. Let me show you how to tuck your ends in, and then you will be done. Okay, everyone, so I cut all of my yarn. Nothing is attached anymore. Look at how cute that is. So let me show you how I tuck my ends in. Okay, so you need your yarn needle, and you just put the yarn through the needle like that. Super easy. Fold it in half, pull through. So you can see right here is where I have where this color ends. So all I do is I go through the back loops, and you want to go through back and forth at least 2 times, definitely 3 times. And this is a process I know that a lot of people don't like to do, but this is part of crocheting. You spend time doing your work. You want to make it last, so don't like rush through this. Okay, so you just pull it through 3 times, just like that, and then you can cut it off. And then we'll do one more. This is the middle. This is where we started. When you go back and forth 3 times, the yarn does not come out. I've done my, I've done several projects like that where I'm like, really? And I used to, well, I still do. I used to make scrubbies for my daughter, for face scrubbies. And those have been through the wash 10 million times, and nothing has ever came out. So this way works. Then you go back that way, and then you just go through one more time. And it's like that. So let me tuck all my ends in, and then I will meet you when I am done. Okay, everyone, check it out. Super, super, super cute. Here's the front, here's the back. Hopefully it wasn't that complicated. I try to make it as easy as possible. If you can't get the carrying, just cut and then start yarn over on your hook, but just try it. Practice, practice, practice makes better. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't, please, please, please consider subscribing to my channel. I have a lot of fabulous yarn giveaways, and it's just fun and positive. Try to make it positive. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope everyone has a fabulous day, and we will talk to each other in the next video. Bye.